Hello, Nigerians. Today, I want to talk to the Nigerian youth. I have two proposals for Nigerian youth. And the reasons I want to send them these two proposals is because the youth have contributed in no small measure to whatsoever that is going on in Nigeria today, be it the good, the bad, and the ugly. The youth have contributed so much to it. We were told in our school days that in nursery, primary, and even secondary school, that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But you agree with me that at 40, 45, 50, the youth have not smelled the corridor of power. Therefore, allowing men of 85, 80, thereabout, to be in position of power. And that has slowed down the pace of this country. Therefore, I made some small research and I discovered that during the elections, it is the youth that is used. Either to rig the election, to vote in whatever way, to do their political dirty jobs, it is done by the youth. So come to think of it, you discover that the youth themselves have contributed to this problem we are facing today in Nigeria. And that is why I've decided to talk to the youth. If we want to fix Nigeria, or if we want to have peace in Nigeria, our youth need to stand up now and decide how we want this country to be. We have to decide the future of this country. How do we do that? Number one, the youth must form their own political party. Because let me tell you something. You are about to vote again in 2019. It is not enough to vote out one person and vote in another. Let me tell you something. You see, we are only voting in these men that have no vision for this country. Or do you think they have vision? Okay, you can't vote out a cobra snake and vote in a python snake or a rattlesnake. They are snakes. They have the same characteristics. It is just that their color is different. And that is why when they come to the podium, they will tell you different things. And you just go and vote for them. It is enough is enough. You voted at Jonathan and voted in Buhari. What has happened? Is there any difference? Rather, it is worse. So it is time the youth must form their own political party. Because the old men have used you. Let me tell you, these old men, they are using Nigeria like a factory. Nigeria is like a factory in their hands. So they employ you youth to come and work there and get money for them. And that's all. So they go elsewhere and spend it. And they leave the youth and the country in a mess. Look, let the youth go hungry for 1 year. It won't kill you. Be patient. Go hungry for 1 year. It won't kill you. And let the youth form their own political party. So that from the president down to the councillor, everything will be the youth. Let me tell you, the voter strength in this country, over 70% are youth. So do you think if the youth form their own political party, that these old men will vote and win you? No way, they can't. They can't win. So if all the youth go on one side, form their own political party, and then when the election comes, go in there and vote, all these old men will be retired immediately. They will all go home and rest. And before the youth should form their own political party, the youth must have an agenda. what is their agenda for the country. And I want to suggest to them, look, this country is in a mess. Nothing works. Even right now, if a youth becomes a president, now there is still nothing he can do. Because the constitution is rubbish. Nothing works. So we have to do what? Form our own political party, have our agenda, and our agenda should be, one, to restructure this country on ethnic lines so that every ethnic nationality or every ethnic nation in Nigeria will be free to express themselves the way they want to. Or two, we call a referendum where everybody, every nation in Nigeria, because Nigeria is comprised of several nations, they will decide, you want to be in this Nigeria? If you say yes, you stay. If you say no, you go. That is another sure way of ensuring eternal peace in our country. Because the bloodshed and other things that is coming is so much. Don't we need peace? It is not a force. You don't force people to be together. You don't do that. All you will see is trouble. So let those that want to be together in agreement. Those that want to go should go. That is number one proposal. Number two, if you don't want to go that way, let the youth come out in mass protest, just as it happened in the Arab, League. And then we'll go out, march to the street, protest, everywhere will be locked. And then they must resign, call for a referendum, so that we decide our fate. We have to decide our fate, how we want it to be. So those are the two ways I see that can provide solution to our problem. If we don't do that, the youth will keep suffering, the old men will keep ruling. Let me tell you something. These old men, their children are all in abroad schooling. By the time their children comes back from abroad, they will take, the positions from their fathers. And what will they do? They will continue in the same manner. The father will tell them, look, this is how you do it. And they will go by that. And Nigerians will keep suffering. So I'm challenging you, the youths. You've got to rise up now. Decide on these 2 points I've given you. Decide on which way you feel we can go. And I'm telling you the truth. Nigeria, or everybody living in Nigeria, we have peace. So we have to rise now. Let the youth go hungry. Let the youth stop being too materialistic. An old man will come and give you money just because he will buy you car, buy you house, and then you start misbehaving for him. Don't you think it is time for you to decide your future? Than selling your future and selling your posterity's future. Is it right? Why don't you think? What is wrong with you? We have to decide. Serious-minded youth, we have to come together. I've never voted in Nigeria, and I will not vote. Because who are we going to vote for? We'll go to one party, APC, PDP, and we're voting for the old men to come and rule us. I have never voted and I will not vote. But if the youth decide that we'll form our own political party, then we can come out. I will vote. Because I already know the future of it. And if perhaps the person we vote, the youth we voted in, decide to misbehave, we impeach him. And let the next person take over and do what? Fulfill our agenda. That is how it is done. That is how wise people think. That is how wise people do things. Africa is suffering today because the youth have refused to rise up and take decisions that is best for the nation. Go to the Western world. Why are they enjoying? Why are our youth rushing there? It is a system. They fix the system. So whosoever comes in, even if it is a tout that comes in, the system will tell him what to do. He will not come there and begin to bend rules. No way. He has to obey the system. Because the system is working. What system do we have operational in Nigeria? Nothing. No records. Nothing. Everything is just that way. Anyhow. And you think you survive like that? Let's rise up now, the youth. Discipline yourself. A man has to go hungry to achieve some certain aims in life. So stop thinking about cars and houses and living flamboyant life. Decide for yourself now so that your posterity will no longer meet this same mess you are in. I leave you with that. Let's form our own political party, or let's go out for mass protest. A call for referendum so we all decide how we will live in this Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.